Kisses! If you guys were in some kind of imminent danger, would you want me to tell you about it?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. If we were standing on a curb and we were about to step off and there was a bus coming in our direction, would you want me to tell you to stop?
Tonight, I want to talk to you about something that affects each and every one of us. Something that, if it is allowed to go unchecked, can impact every area of your life. Something so insidious that if we don't take measures to inoculate ourselves, it can infect us at work, at home, and everywhere in between. I'm talking, of course, about happy people. They're a lot like smokers. In fact, I think they should have their own special area outside the building, no closer than 20 feet to the entrance. That way, if we choose not to, none of us have to be infected by any of their second-hand happy.
Now, I know what you're saying. You're probably saying, John, I can't watch TV all the time. And that's okay, because I'm going to ask you to record 30 minutes of programming. And I think you'll agree that once you see it, I think we can all settle on the fact that everything we need to know happens on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. You see, that's our model. Exactly. Now, you might be saying to yourself, John, this sounds like pretty bad advice. And I'm pretty sure that if I follow it, I will fail. But what if maybe, just maybe, I do everything that you say, and I still find myself not achieving my billion goals? Well, my friends, if you remember nothing else that I've said tonight, remember this. Because this is the fail-safe, ripcord, emergency red button of failure. And it can be summed up in a phrase you've probably heard before. Overpromise and underdeliver. Or as we like to say in the failure community, promise huge and then don't deliver at all.
Close call. But I finally escaped from the party and Mr. Happy Pants. So I decided to leave the party, and I think it's going to be a nice evening, and I figure I'll stop by the Starbucks, maybe get myself a nice drink, and actually enjoy my evening. So I get into Starbucks, and I'm next in line. But out of the corner of my eye, I see this woman. She's headed toward the door. She's got 3 kids, 1 in each arm and 1 in tow. I figured the least I can do is help this person out. My good gesture for the evening. I escaped from the party after all. So I walk over, I open the door, I give her a smile. She walks right past me, doesn't even look at me, takes all 3 of her kids and steps in line in front of me and proceeds to start to place the order for these other kids. But not before she argues with them. No, you can't get a venti because the venti is too big. You can't have that much sugar. No, you're going to get a grande. No, because the grande is the big boy drink. You want to get the big boy drink, right? No, because too much sugar before you go to bed. That's horrible. You can't have that. So she finally orders each one of these kids a mocha, caramel, frappe, macchiato. You got to be kidding me with extra whip. And then she stands up to order her own drink. And she can't decide whether she's going to get the small, the venti, or the grande. And she wants to know if she can get each one of them with soy and how many calories in each one. Now, a point on the calories. If you are at Starbucks and you're concerned about calories, you shouldn't be ordering anything with the word frappe in it. It shouldn't be part of it. And especially Mom. Awkward is how I felt while that was going on. I fully intended to stand up here and just absolutely deny that I even know who Johann is. And I think I'm going to stick with that. But I will say, Nose and Glasses. Come on. It's an all-time classic, really. And I mean, whoever this Johann is, apparently he'll do anything for a laugh. But hopefully he's grown out of that nose and glasses thing, because it's certainly beneath it. So on with the eval. I'm sorry, I can't see this at all. The goals of the project are to have a story about your personal experience. You did that. Great Greek philosopher who said, and I quote, "The beginning is the most important part of the work." You see, the beginning is where all the resistance is, because that's where we store all of our baggage and our excuses. And sometimes in order to take that first step, we got to let go of that baggage and expose those excuses just so we can begin. Who here has ever had a really big goal or a really big dream, and for one reason or another, it just hasn't worked out yet? Raise your hands. It's happened to all of us, of course. And maybe it's because it just hasn't happened, but sometimes it's because we just give up. And if that's the case, why? Who sold us on that plan? We are no longer helpless. We are incredibly powerful. The question is, how do we use that power to ensure that we never look back and regret the things that we didn't do? We need to ask ourselves, what's the vision we have in our mind, the feeling we have in our bones about where you want to go, or who you want to be in life? We're all often something that we put off, because we feel like it's just too far away. Or maybe we're too old to start again, or it's just too late. Or worst of all, maybe we feel like it's just too big a dream for us. Well, I would like to suggest that all of that is first step baggage. And that if we will just do the most important part of the work, begin, that we will bring unforeseen forces to our aid and our dreams within reach. So whatever it is, for you, let this be your invitation to that experience. The Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu said, and I quote, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with
First
a
step.
single step." Now, I'm not saying that when we take that step, that we won't take a tumble in our Huggies. The truth of the matter is, we probably will. But anyone who's ever taken a step has fallen down. That's okay. Just don't stay down. This is too important. This is everything. This is your dream. And now it's waiting for you on the other side of your journey, reaching out, pleading with you, encouraging you, saying, don't give up. Come on. You can do it. So let's get back up. Take that first step. Mr. Toast.